Turns out this game's actually coming out soon. Soon and very soon. Fucking Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to grace us with its beautiful presence. Now, I'm of the opinion you should be able to culturally appropriate whatever and whoever the fuck culture you want. Because if the game's good, people won't care. Like, nobody cares the fact that Elden Ring, you could argue, appropriates, like, not Elden Ring, like Dark Souls, but that whole genre appropriates West, like, European culture, but nobody cares. Because, one, it's fantasy, two, they don't disrespect anything, three, it's a good fucking game. Like, it spawned an entire genre called Souls likes and Souls inspired. Like an entire genre was born from like Demon Souls. A lot of people didn't really care for Demon Souls until they played Dark Souls, and then a lot of people jumped back on it. So, and nobody cared for like Prince of Persia, which didn't Ubisoft make Prince of Persia, or was that Bethesda? I can't remember. But again, no one in the Middle East cared that game existed and was made by like was it Americans at the time? Yeah, made by Westerners because the game was good and it accurately represented the culture and it was also fantasy. So I am fully of the opinion because you don't have trademark over a culture because you're a specific ethnicity or a specific skin color or a specific ideology or religion. Like yeah, it's not like you have trademark towards it, right? And the thing with games is spreading culture through video games and entertainment is a hell of a lot more powerful than, well, any other forms of culture being spread. Like, before entertainment, like, you conquered another nation and that's how you spread your culture, or maybe even did trade, but that was more dangerous. So, this is the opinion I will always hold: culturally appropriate everything, and if it's good, no one cares. In fact, people will praise you. People will be like, wow, these Westerners actually know and did their homework. But Ubisoft, on the other hand, like they claim, they say all the right moral things that, companies said in the past 4 years to be moral and to cover their own ass. But then they shit on Japanese culture in the worst way fucking possible. So let's give this guy a watch. I haven't watched his video. Someone just told me about it. Let's give it
If
a
you are
watch.
Eastern Asian, living outside of your country or just visiting, I'm pretty sure you have experienced some random people say ni hao to you, even you are not Chinese. I have that experience too. Many people think it's okay, even we are offended. And we Japanese got giant ni hao from Ubisoft, of course. The first
I don't do this, by the way. Like, I don't know who the fuck does this. I mean, people will ask about where you're from or what culture you're from because they're showing an interest, especially a lot of people from like small, closed knit communities. And this isn't hostile, it's just how human beings interact. If they see someone that looks different, they're going to ask. I mean, it's just the way human beings are. And you can cry and be a Karen about it, but you're being the asshole, not them. I mean,
First of all, boba tea is not from Japan. So they are doing a campaign with like boba tea, and it's from Taiwan. And actually, we started having that pretty late, like 2018 or 19, and we don't drink that anymore. it was just like a tiny trend. But for some people, but Ubisoft, boba tea, for some reasons, very associated to Japan.
Yeah, and if you looked at the people whose entire job, like consultants, whose entire job to make sure they're not being culturally insensitive, you know, that whole like stink that was going through, you know, that scam that's been going through gaming companies for the past, having consultants, like, you would think this right here would be the thing that they're against, right? This this crap right there would be the one thing that they're like, no, let's actually not fucking do this. But they don't. Like they've allowed them to use a broken Tory gate, which is effectively like like imagine like an Islamic country using the Twin Towers to promote like a game or a product. How the fuck do you think Americans will act? That's like, imagine that feeling you would have and transfer that over to the Japanese person with the Tory gate. But no, they use the broken Tory gate in their marketing strategy. They use statues that under no circumstances they have the trademark for because they're religious symbols and they don't they don't want that represented. And again, you would think this is the thing they were supposed to, but they don't do this. It's like, why the fuck do we have consultants if they don't actually do the fucking job they were meant to do?
Assassin's Creed Shadow Digital Deluxe Edition. This is horrible. Let's watch this. So this is a Digital Deluxe Edition, meaning people who want to play this paid extra, right? I really don't think they can sell this.
What the fuck is that? Notice how it's muted because obviously they're going to strike it the fuck down. Like, they want people to see this, but they don't want you to show other people seeing this. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? Sekiryu Beast. Sekiryu meaning, I guess, red dragon? That's the one worst character design I ever seen. And then, please don't say this is Japan. There's no Japanese aesthetics here. Nothing about Assassin's Creed Shadow is Japan.
Yeah, like people flip out about Yasuke being a character. I one don't care. Two, that will probably be the last fucking thing you think about. Like, there's so many hundreds of other things that will be the problem with this game that having a black samurai won't even be the top 70 problems with this game, because no one really, like, Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed were known for being trying to stick to historical accuracy, but you know, they don't. And the reason people got on Ubisoft is because they claimed historical accuracy and they claimed Yasuke was a legendary historical character, even though the person that had him be a samurai in his book changed it specifically to sell his book. Like, he effectively, it's not, he lied. He effectively lied. It was a massive scam to sell his book. And in all actuality, in historical text, Yasuke didn't even have a paragraph to his name. But whatever, right? The point of Assassin's Creed was there's a lot of people that had interesting deaths that we never hear about, and they were trying to put that to the game, and it was an interesting situation, so that's whatever. But you look at the people who are making this game, nothing but fucking white people, and they're doing shit like this. What?
After that dragon, this looks kinda nice. Nicer, but it's horrible. And it said dragon and dragon. It said dragon and a dragon. And a dragon. It looks like the BB Gundam. Do you know? I like the BB Gundam when I was a child. What is this? What's this teeth?
Demon
This
tusk?
game definitely ruining Japanese.
You did?
This background has kinda Ukon vibe. There's a lot of comment from Japanese. It's saying, but translation is wrong. It's saying they don't have any intention of hiding the Chinese elements. The BGM also feels like it was taken from China. I agree.
It looks like a Chinese knockoff to a better Japanese game. And it's like they're not even trying. And again, Ubisoft is a company that 100% says all the right things about, not have, like, they're a part of the ideology where cultural appropriation is a sin. At least that's what they say as they culturally appropriate another culture. Which is, again, something I'm 100% fine with. But it's Ubisoft. And they're hypocrites. And they're liars. And no one has faith in Ubisoft anymore. They're going to war with their own fucking shareholders at the moment. Along with the fans and people of the Japanese community.
See, all Japanese comments are negative. I'm really wondering how many Japanese people make reservations. Let's check. Actually, it's not that bad. Today, March 7th, 600 boards in past month. That's a lot, actually. How about Monster Hunter? Oh, that's a lot. It was 200. Oh, 80k. Monster Hunter. How about Yakuza? 8k. Okay. PlayStation 4, 5k. Steam. Okay, it doesn't show. But
Yeah, and a lot of people probably is just buying it out of curiosity. Or a lot of like streamers are buying it to shit on the game so no one else have to, and it's in their interest to do so. Like Asmongold's gonna play this. Angry Joe's going to play. It's like you have a list of people who you know is going to play this just to milk this game for content, along with normies, and I don't know. Maybe there's some people shilling for Ubisoft out there trying to defend the game. Who knows?
600 is, to me, it's pretty high, right? I mean,
But that's not enough to save Ubisoft. I mean, the past month. I mean, is the game even out? Or is it like pre-ordered?
I mean, it's low compared to other game, but I think it's pretty high.
And again, these things, they look cool. I mean, even though you get them through pre-order, but again, like, it's Ubisoft, it's yet another Assassin's Creed game no one cares about. They're actively disrespecting a culture while pretending to be on the side of the culture. Ubisoft is dying.
Wait, this flag, to me, to my eyes, Shin Dynasty. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This looks Chinese. This doesn't look Japanese. Like, at all. Like, this looks like the type of depictions you'd see in old China.
Not in Japan. Like, everything looks like a Shin Dynasty, except amount of the fingers. So, little history lesson. So, Chinese dragon have 5. Chinese emperor is the only one who can use five-finger dragon. So this is only one accurate thing. But this is Shin Dynasty. Wait. Making Shin Dynasty flag and making dragon for 3 fingers. Is that kind of message or something? Like Japan belong to China or something?
No, I think they just don't care. Like, many Ubisoft products are stretched. They hire consultants, so people that don't add anything to the game, don't add anything, they go actively out of their way to shit on the consumer. Like, this is just proof that they have no quality control anymore, no cultural control. They're consultants that they add specifically to look for things like these that are not doing their job. They're probably sucking a paycheck regardless. I mean,
what's going on? I started feeling scary a little.
Yeah, they're really hitting home. I'm assuming this is like the shitty base building stuff that they added in the game.
Are you serious? It's China. Of course you do boba tea for campaign.
Is mastery points, is that like the skill system they're using? So they're adding extra in-game bonuses if you pre-order? I guess that's some value. Why would you ever get the deluxe edition? Beats the fuck out of me.
Chinese. And this looks like a nice for Wukong. Yeah, it looks like a nice map for Wukong. 10 hours of additional gameplay in this map. Good business.
So they're locking parts of the game behind the digital deluxe. That's gay. New regions, new gear, new threats. They're locking things that are in the game behind the digital deluxe edition. Along with this shit again, that looks cool, but is not Japanese.
Kiryu Duel Park. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much everyone's reaction. They're like, yeah, they're really hammering home the fucking point. So let's look at the comments. If they want to use Chinese elements so much, why didn't they just make the game set in China? Because China will fuck you if you depict their culture in a bad way. They will eat your ass. Like you wouldn't even be able to sell the game there. Black guy samurai riding Chinese mythological creatures in Japan. Can't make this shit up. I actually don't think it's ignorance at this point. It feels like some investment group is pushing to purposely offend the create cultural tension. Yeah, there is a bit of that you can think is happening. I mean, the blunders that the marketing of this game has went through is astonishing. As a Chinese Taiwanese who loves Japanese culture, I feel like mix 3 types of rice together, pour in the curry, and call it Asian. Yeah, it's just a lack of understanding. And Assassin's Creed used to care, right? Like when the Notre Dame burnt down, like they used in-game like one-for-one sculpting of the Notre Dame in an Assassin's Creed game to rebuild it. Like, this used to be what Ubisoft was, but now they just don't care. This has gone well past Ubisoft didn't do their homework and into someone at Ubisoft hates Japan and this game's a giant middle finger to them territory. Yeah, I guess everyone believes this, right? Like, it's clear that Japanese entertainment, Chinese, and like Asian entertainment is shitting all over American entertainment, and they're just trying to jab back instead of making a good game. Chinese here, I'd consider this a Lunar New Year edition. The amount of red is ridiculous. Ubisoft really did the challenge. Tell me you hate Japan and its people without telling me you hate Japan and its people. And they aced it. Wait, do I have a translate option? Yeah, we apologize for this cultural insensitivity. Then translates it into Korean. Yeah. Wokies will still call you racist even though Ubisoft is completely wrong. So many weirdos in the comments defending Shadows after how it woke here is the only proof you need. Gay black samurai historically accurate. Yeah. This is also the thing. Like, no one cares who the fictional character likes to fuck. Because in Assassin's Creed, that's not the point of the game. I feel like 600 copies sold is streamers that are going to play the game so other people don't have to. Yeah, see, that's what I said. Yakuza Simulator greater than Assassin's Creed Shadows. Japan, China, Ubisoft. They're the same country. Apparently, even though they're absolutely fucking not. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. He pretty much sums up everything. He's like, what the hell's going on? Peace.